Paige, a 35-year-old working mother living with my husband David and our daughter Penelope. I'm an office worker, and during a client meeting one day, a young male employee there, Mr. Roth, said he had something to discuss. He's 24 years old and is the CEO's son of the company. Since he's diligent, I thought he had a work-related question. But he led me out of the office where we were having the meeting and took me to an empty conference room and...
Would it be alright if I asked you out on a date next time?
What? His face was red like a tomato. I never would have thought that a man in his early 20s would ask me in my mid-30s on a date. I was wondering if you were aware that I have a husband and a child.
What? You do? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No problem. I am truly flattered that you see me as an attractive woman despite my age. Let's continue working together and foster a great partnership.
What? You're far from old. You're so kind, caring, and capable. But yeah, I understand. If you have a loving husband, then I'll just quietly wish for your happiness in the world.
That's what he said to me, but... Loving husband, huh? To be honest, it wasn't like that. Yeah, around this time I had a lot of dissatisfaction with David. When I came home from work after that day...
Huh? Oh, hey.
He's lazing around watching TV. The floor is scattered with potato chip crumbs, the lights are left on everywhere, the water is running, and I can hear the voice of a YouTuber on his charging phone. Were you drinking beer again? How about job hunting? David was laid off from his first job 6 months ago. Although he was searching for work at first, he couldn't find anywhere, so he eventually started lazing around like this. Things got worse when he turned to gambling and accumulating debt. While he does help by picking Penelope up from the kindergarten bus stop near our house, he doesn't help with other household chores. Instead, he continues to make more messes and spend money unnecessarily. I've never really talked about this because I feel sorry for Penelope growing up without a father. But I found myself wanting a divorce many times recently. However, even if I decide to leave with her, I don't have any savings to cover moving expenses right away. Remember how you were job hunting for a while back then? How about putting in a bit of effort like you did during that time? I've told you many times that we're barely managing your debt, alcohol expenses, and more.
Shut up! It's not my fault. Blame the companies that didn't hire me.
How about working part-time?
What? Being this age? Hell no!
He used to work for a fairly large company, so maybe his pride won't let him take on a part-time job. Before he was laid off, I thought he was a decent father, but every time I see him like this every day, I can't help but sigh. Then one day, when I went to work in the morning and was doing my job... why am I feeling so cold? It seemed I'd caught a cold and my condition kept worsening. My boss suggested I leave work early, so I headed home around midday. I didn't bother to call David since I figured it wouldn't make a difference since he'd probably be lazing around as usual. Feeling lightheaded and weak, I slowly made my way home, but... Huh? Wait, is that David? Who's that woman next to him? I saw him near our apartment building, about to get into a taxi, while holding hands with a woman dressed flashily. Is he cheating on me? I tried to call out to him, but my condition had worsened and I just didn't have the strength or energy to raise my voice. Just then, he noticed me.
Crap, why are you here? Please, hurry up and close the door, sir!
He quickly got into the taxi and said that. Before I could get close, the taxi drove away. Lazing around all day plus an affair. Unbelievable. But I feel terrible now. I really need to rest for now. I entered the elevator of my apartment building, unlocked in my front door, and collapsed onto the floor as soon as I got inside. I fell asleep there, and hours later, I woke up to David's voice.
Hey, wake up!
Eh.
Tch, why are you sleeping here? You're in my way! Jeez.
He must have picked up Penelope from the bus stop because she was there too, but with a worried look. I managed to get up halfway, but my whole body was killing me. Penelope, Mom is sick, so wash your hands and gargle since I don't want you to catch it.
What? Sick? Then sleep in your own room.
Excuse me? Right, this jerk is having an affair. After making sure Penelope left. Hey, you're having an affair, aren't you?
Me? No, I'm not. I think you were dreaming.
Of course not. Quit playing dumb. Who is she?
Stop making accusations.
Then show me your phone. You should have no problem with that.
Why? Hell no. Even in a marriage, individual privacy should be respected.
Shut your mouth and show it to me. Hurry!
Enough. I'm done. It's a divorce.
Do you really think it's possible with you being jobless?
What did you just say?
I'll be clear about this. But I also... At that moment, Penelope came back. I was just about to tell him that I'd been wanting a divorce also. But I hesitated since it didn't feel right to talk about it in front of a 5-year-old. If you're sick, you need to sleep in your bed, Mom! I stopped arguing with David and did as she suggested. I went to my room and lay down on my bed. Thank God it's a Saturday tomorrow. I'll rest all day and then confront David on Sunday after Penelope goes to bed. I drifted off to sleep, but a few hours later, I woke up feeling hungry. This means my body is gradually recovering. Good. If I remember, there should be some yogurt in the fridge, so I got out of bed, but when I stopped in the front of the living room, I heard David's voice coming from inside.
Okay, great. Tomorrow it is. Thanks, bye.
Still half asleep, I wondered if he was on the phone with someone. The moment I went inside, he clicked his tongue in frustration and left. What the hell is wrong with him? Pissed off, I ate the yogurt from the fridge and went back to bed. The next time I woke up was around 7 a.m. Good morning, Penelope! Oh, it's the weekend. You're up early.
Good morning, Mom! I woke up early because I wanted to make breakfast for you. Dad woke up even earlier and told me to give this to you. Here!
What? What she handed me over were divorce papers with his section filled out already. How could he entrust something like this to a child? That guy doesn't care about her at all. She's only 5. She doesn't understand now, but someday she will, and this will deeply hurt her. But even if he's this terrible, he's still her biological father. That's the reason I've tolerated everything without bringing up divorce. Moving funds was an issue, but Penelope was the biggest. Huh? Hold on. Wait a minute. This situation is actually convenient for me. I then decided to ask Penelope this. Do you like your father?
Huh? Me? Of course not.
She answered that clearly and firmly. Kids are so honest.
I don't want to go near him because he smells bad from alcohol. I wish I had a proper caring dad like my friends' dads from kindergarten.
I threw a quick fist pump in celebration.
Mom, do you really think I want to share my life with someone as hopeless as that? Nope.
Talk about honesty. I then took action, determined to get my revenge on him. Soon after, David and I finalized our divorce. I was receiving child support from him, but a few months later, I got word from an acquaintance that he'd gotten engaged. What? Just months after our divorce? Unbelievable. But there's no way I'll let him be happy. One day as I was walking home from work, my phone rang. When I checked, it was from him, so I picked up.
Yeah? Hello?
How dare you send a certified letter to us? What does it mean to demand compensation for infidelity?
It means exactly what it says.
Are you kidding me? I never cheated on you while we were married.
Quit lying! I've spent the last few months saving money to hire a detective to investigate. I've got plenty of evidence.
Detective?
Thank you for leaving the divorce papers and walking out. I'd wanted a divorce for a while, and since you left, I didn't even need moving money with Penelope. Without your monthly debt repayments, alcohol expenses, and living costs, I saved enough to hire a detective in just 2 months. You can't escape from this now, you low-life scumbag.
Damn it! That doesn't bother me at all. I'll pay the compensation if that's what you want. So freaking annoying.
He then hung up. The truth is, the woman he cheated with, his fiancée, is the CEO's daughter of a major company. In other words, she's super rich, so paying that would be no problem. But of course, I've already investigated all of this with the detective's help. So I got a call from David again the next day.
Hey, what the hell have you done?
His voice was trembling that he was on the verge of tears. Of course, because I emailed his fiancé's father, saying, "Your daughter was having an affair, causing her fiancé to leave his wife and child behind." Attaching all the evidence I had to. Thanks to that, her father promised me, "I'll make sure my daughter pays the compensation."
Her father yelled at me, accusing me of humiliating him, and the engagement was called off. She's been sent to some remote temple and farm to work hard every day. And her father was paying my living expenses and the child support you demanded. How will I survive now?
Who knows? You better pay it from now on, though. Hey, if you keep ignoring the certified letter, I'll hire a lawyer. Now that you're gone, my savings are steadily growing.
Damn it!
Then 6 months later, since David still hadn't paid the compensation, I was getting ready to take legal action. But one day, after finishing work and leaving...
Paige!
Huh? Wait, is that you, David? He was wearing a dirty, ripped shirt with a messy hair looking drained. He rushed towards me and slid dramatically to his knees.
Please forgive me, Paige. Please.
What?
I can't handle my debts, compensation, and child support all at once. I want to be with you again. Please help me. I used to refuse to work part-time, but now I'm properly working at a convenience store. Hey, Paige.
At that moment, the young employee from the client company who once asked me out on a date, Mr. Roth, appeared holding hands with Penelope.
Huh? Who's that?
Oh, him? That's actually my fiancé.
What? Fiancé?
Yep, after hearing the rumors about my divorce, he asked me out on a date again. At first, I thought it was too soon to start a relationship with another man right after my divorce. but he introduced me to a detective and showed genuine care for Penelope, going out of his way to support us. Over time, I found myself drawn to his sincerity and kind-hearted nature.
Since I finished work early, I went to pick up Penelope from kindergarten, and she insisted on coming here to pick you up. So that's why we're here, but... who's that man?
I smirked and asked Penelope this question. Penelope, do you know who he is? She frowned when she saw him and hid behind Mr. Roth.
No, I don't know that dirty guy and I'm not interested.
Penelope!
Do you know him, Mom? Is he your friend or something?
No, I don't know him either.
I see. Hey, let's go home, Mom and Dad. I'm so hungry.
She then clung to Mr. Roth's hand while holding mine. I noticed David shedding tears, but I ignored him and left the scene. Later, I hired a lawyer and filed another claim for compensation for him, adding to his gambling debts and child support. Unable to survive on his convenience store job alone, he started working a night shift as a security guard. However, overworking took its toll and he ended up hospitalized. But he couldn't pay the hospital bills, so he ended up borrowing from loan sharks. Before this, he quit his job, so after discharge, loan sharks made him work on a fishing boat where he now suffers. Well, this is his own fault, right? As for me, a few years later, I successfully tied the knot with Mr. Roth. I quit my job and became a full-time housewife. Now the three of us are happily living in a spacious new house. Oh, right! We were talking about this at dinner the other day.
Hey, when I grow up, I want to marry you, Dad. Oh, wait, but if I do that, that means Mom will become my rival.
Oh my, someone's popular.
I feel so happy and blessed to be loved by the two people I love most.
But I want the both of you to stay lovebirds, so I guess I'll pass on getting married. So, stay my dad forever, okay? That's a promise.
Of course, I'll promise. You're my most precious treasure.
An ideal, picture-perfect family. I couldn't be happier.
My name is Anna. I'm a 21-year-old college student, and I major in sports wellness. Actually, my friend Mary has to meet her professor today, so she's asking me to go to this matchmaking party on her behalf. I've known Mary since high school, and we go to the same university but have different majors. At the matchmaking party she's asking me to go to, many girls who major in early childhood education like Mary are going, but it's going to be my first time meeting them. She said all of them are so nice, but I was a bit nervous. Well, I'm not the shy type, and I was free now that the tests were over, so I decided to go. Anna, I'm so sorry. I'll send you the address of the party venue, so good luck. Okay. You owe me one. I know, but the people coming to the matchmaking party, I heard they all work for a pretty large corporation. Maybe you'll meet your future boyfriend. Huh? I really wanted to go, you know. That professor, such bad timing. I'm more excited about talking with your friends. Gosh, you should find yourself a boyfriend too, Anna. It's a good opportunity to meet new people. I did agree to participate in this matchmaking party, but I wasn't really looking for someone to date. I was never good with romance. I guess I don't have luck in meeting nice guys. I knew I wouldn't meet someone nice, so I didn't expect anything. Anna knows everything I've been through, so I can see that she really hopes I meet someone nice, but love is never easy, you know. Of course, I'd love to meet someone nice. I headed to the party venue thinking to myself. It was my first time meeting them, but as Mary said, they were all great people, and I quickly became close to them. When we went inside, the 4 men were already seated in the space we reserved, and they told us one of them would be late, so we all started to introduce ourselves. They were all colleagues from the same company. The youngest was 22, while the oldest was 25. I can't remember. One by one, we were introducing ourselves, but I was meeting these 8 people in front of me for the first time, including the guy who was joining us late. It would be 9. The girls are all from the same major except for me. And the guys were colleagues from the same company, so I was the only one who had to memorize 9 names and faces all at once. At the party, the oldest guy, called Shawn, was leading the conversation, and he was asking each of the girls some questions.
What's your favorite food? What are your hobbies?
Like that, we were being asked one by one, but he would always ignore me. My turn would be skipped, and he would start talking about a different topic. This guy, it's clear that he's ignoring just me. Well, I'm not here to look for my potential boyfriend today. The girls looked awkward, giving me worried glances, but I thought it wasn't something to worry too much about. After a while, Shawn said something to me.
I used to be in a band when I was in college, and I was so popular with girls. I can play the guitar. See my face? I'm pretty popular at my office, too. But no one can beat young girls. College girls are the best.
He started bragging about himself, and he was eyeing the girls with creepy stares, making us feel uncomfortable. The girls were giving each other glances with worried expressions. Well, his face might be kind of handsome, but his personality, I was shocked by how problematic he was. He said he's really popular among girls, but I bet it's just what he thinks. I doubt that a guy like him is popular among girls.
Hey, tell us what type of girls you like, one by one. Tell us who you like best among us today as well. Bet it's me, though.
Yep. Everyone looks tired of him at this point.
I want to know how many guys you've dated, too. Which is more handsome, me or your ex?
Hey, this guy...
And tell us what kind of present makes you happy the most.
Then our savior arrived.
Hello! Sorry I'm late. I had to discuss something with my client.
Yes, the guy who was going to arrive late joined us at the right moment. And he was... how should I say? He was very unique.
Hey, you're late, Kane. Did the client complain about something? Oh, it was my club's client. Huh? What club? Nah, I don't care. So, what kind of guy do you like?
Gosh, here we go again.
It's showtime!
Huh?
What? Okay then. I like the type of girls who make their partner look good. I was doing an experiment between Leno Vigo and Concool at my dental club. Hey, I'm talking about the type of girls! It took me some time to give out the samples to my club members. Hey, wait a minute! Let me finish first! I'm gonna buy a new car soon, so I'll let you go on it. I was short of hands, so I asked the Everyday Pepper Club to assemble as well. The suit I'm wearing today is from... And I brought some extra samples I had left, so I'll give them to you later.
Wow! Yay! He's such an interesting guy. Or did he naturally end Shawn's boring story? Maybe? As soon as Kane arrived, we no longer had to endure Shawn's creepy stories. The girls were all relieved.
Oops! I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Kane, and I'm 25 years old.
Hello, my name's Anna. Nice to meet you. After he introduced himself, I also introduced myself again, and the other girls also followed. Thanks to him who brightly greeted us, the mood lifted, and we were able to enjoy the conversation. We had some fun for a while, and when I was starting to relax, I stood up to use the bathroom. When I was about to go back after using the bathroom, I came across Kane, who just left the table in the corridor, so I wanted to appreciate him for what he did back there. Kane, thanks for helping us back there.
What? What about?
You know, Shawn, and...
About me forcing him to stop telling his boring stories?
Huh? Oh, yes.
I was actually invited here all of a sudden because they were one guy short.
Really? Me too.
I really can't accept that kind of behavior. I wasn't able to do much, but I'm glad that it worked. Looks like I was useful coming here.
He's so cool, and he's super humble. That's the exact opposite of Shawn. Then Kane continued.
Oh, Anna, I also wanted to thank you.
He said as he smiled widely, but I was surprised because I had no idea why he was thanking me. Huh? Did I do anything?
I was worried that some might be angry because I came late. But after you brightly greeted me, the mood lifted up instantly. So thanks to you too!
Wow, he's such a gentleman. So different from Shawn. I had already become his fan, so I told him honestly. No. I answered in a bright tone because you greeted us brightly first. And? I was about to tell him how Shawn had been treating me before Kane arrived, but it wasn't Kane's fault, and I thought it wasn't something I should complain to Kane about, so I stopped. It's nothing. By the way, why did you get up from our table?
Oh, right. I was planning to call my client back because I received a call from them. Let's talk again later.
Then he jogged away as he waved at me. I couldn't help but laugh seeing how nice and bright he was, and when I went back to the table, I was disappointed seeing that Shawn was the only one talking again with Kane gone. Everyone was looking down as they sighed. He would ask questions to the girls except for me again, and he was basically ignoring me throughout the conversation. When someone else tried to bring up a new topic, he would start talking about himself again, saying, "I did that, I did this." The conversation wasn't going anywhere. The girls looked uncomfortable, and the guys, except for Shawn, also looked awkward. I really don't care whether he dislikes me or not, but I can't accept how he ruins the mood. First of all, why is he ignoring me? The question formed in my mind, but I said in a voice loud enough for the girls to hear, "You don't have to worry. I really don't mind," I whispered to them. Then I guess the girls wanted to change the mood. One of them said, "Let's play a game." We would be talking about the topic written on the card we chose one by one. She had brought some cards to play the game. I thought we'd be able to take turns talking if we used it.
Nice! I'm good at shuffling cards. I'll hand them out. So give me the cards.
Shawn got excited, and he took away the cards from her hands. After he showed off his shuffling skills, he handed a card to each of us. What kind of guy is he? I kind of expected it, but I was the only one without a card. He even placed a card in front of Kane's seat, although he was away to call his client. Isn't this too much? Why does he hate me so much? Everyone else is getting worried about me and being kind. I was trying not to worry about it, but this really made me mad, so I told him, very clearly. Shawn, am I invisible to you?
Huh?
I've been ignored by you all this time. When I boldly said that, Shawn furrowed his brows and stared at my face. Then he scoffed at me.
Gosh, you weren't my type, so I thought I'd just ignore you. But turns out, your personality's bad too.
Huh?
Don't even bother to ask. You have a fierce personality with that appearance? So awful.
Ugh, he pissed me off. I wasn't able to hold in my anger. Did I ever do something to you? You're being very rude.
Are you mad because I don't care about you?
How dare you treat me like this when it's still our first meeting?
What are you saying? Oh, don't tell me you have a crush on me.
Of course not. Stop smirking. There's no way I have a crush on you. I was so creeped out that I was at a loss of words.
You're so disappointing in so many aspects. Those with glasses are usually too serious and lame, right? And I hate those who can't even control their weight. What are you wearing? So loose, looking like a kindergartner.
What?
You said it in your introduction, but you're the only one majoring in sports wellness, right? The major's definitely not for you. You can't even look after your own body.
With those words, I realized the reason why he kept ignoring me. It's true that I had my glasses on today because I struggled to put on my contact lenses. I decided to come to this matchmaking party all of a sudden, so I was wearing my usual jacket that was larger than my size and a long skirt, and it wasn't like I was dressed for this occasion. His type was cute girls in frilly dresses, so he ignored me because I wasn't that kind of girl. But my fashion is just normal. It's not like I'm slacking off to look pretty. He ignored me judging from my looks. So immature. I was too tired to argue back, but then Shawn kept on insulting me with worse comments.
If you don't want to be ignored, how about you lose some weight? Even if you try to hide your body with large clothing, it's pretty clear that you're fat. So embarrassing.
I guess the other guys finally realized that the mood was absolutely horrible, and they were trying to calm him down by saying, "Let's stop." But he kept on laughing as he pointed at me. I could no longer keep silent. Ha ha ha, so funny, right? I didn't know my outfit looked like I was trying to hide my body shape.
Yup. I told you it's clear that you're fat.
You've been bragging about how popular you are among girls, but I guess you actually don't see anything, huh? Who's the lame one here? Well, I got to learn something new. When I said that as I scoffed at him, it seemed like I angered him.
Huh? What's so funny?
Because you treat me as if I'm fat.
It's true.
I bet those pairs of eyes are not functioning at all.
What the hell? You think I won't talk back? Well, now that I already found out, you don't have to hide your fat body anymore. If you're not fat, take off that jacket that's a pain in my eyes. Look, you can't do it, right? Because you're too fat!
Everyone was creeped out by him, but looks like he was completely unaware. Gosh, so annoying. It really pisses me off when people judge others by their appearance. Why are there so many guys like him? I took off my jacket that was larger than my size, just like Shawn told me to. Ah, so hot.
Huh? No way!
I took off my jacket and I was relieved, and I revealed the short crop top that showed my belly. Seeing my body, everyone froze, taken aback. And then, Kane came back and said to me,
Wow! A piece of art! I bet you worked very hard. Great job!
Thank you.
You're tall, have a great figure, and you even have nice abs. How amazing! And you have a great body that every model would dream of.
Yep, I do wear a large jacket to hide my body, but it's not like I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm fat. And I'm also not trying to hide my abs, which Kane mentioned. I was hiding my large breasts. Actually, I feel uncomfortable about my large breasts. And all the men I've dated before were dating me just for my breasts. So that's why I said I was unlucky with men. So I usually wore a large jacket to hide my breasts. So maybe that's why I looked a bit fat. This is just a coincidence, but my legs weren't visible either because I wore a long skirt today. I'd been learning hip-hop since I was little, so I really hated my breasts would move every time I danced big movements. Oh, by the way, I naturally got abs practicing my dance moves. Shawn, the one who asked me to take off my jacket, had his mouth wide open like a hungry fish. I guess he couldn't take back what he said now.
Even if you have a great body, you're ugly with glasses!
Then Kane, who had been smiling until now, said,
Oh, nonsense! Huh? It's wrong to judge people by their appearance, but she's like Venus once she takes off her glasses. No, wait! Anna, can you take off your glasses?
Oh, my eyesight is pretty bad, and I won't be able to see much.
Just a second's fine. Please?
He pleaded, so I took off my glasses.
Gosh, no way!
It's hard to judge my own face, so I don't know how to describe my face, but everyone looks surprised.
Wow! Much more beautiful than I thought. A beautiful personality comes with a beautiful face.
My idol Kane praised me. Men would usually only comment on my large breasts, so I felt embarrassed to have him value my personality and praise my face. And even when I took off my jacket, he didn't mention anything about my breasts, and he instantly praised my abs, so I felt like everyone didn't stare at my breasts too much. Does he have everything planned out?
What? If you look like that, don't dress like that in the first place! Well, if you have a crush on me, we can go on a date after this.
When Shawn said that, acting all different now,
Aren't you being too selfish? I think you should apologize first. Apologize to Anna.
pressured by Kane.
I'm sorry. Anna, what do you say?
To be honest, his apology sounds forced, so I was still mad at him. I have to argue back when I'm dealing with a guy like this. I won't accept your apology. I hate guys who are empty inside despite having a handsome face, so I never want to go on a date with you. Come back again after you fix your personality. Well, even if you ever come back, I bet I'll never see you again.
Ah! Problem solved!
I bet his pride was hurt. He left the room with a red face. The girls said to me, "I feel refreshed. I'm glad you said that to him." Except for Kane. They were all younger than Shawn, and because he was their senior at work, they didn't dare to say much. And I think I wouldn't have been able to act so bold without him. So I was really thankful for Kane. What happened after that was, it turns out Shawn had a horrible attitude at work as well, and he was sent to another branch after their juniors complained about him, and he kept acting bossy at his new workplace as well, so he ended up being fired. He was a playboy, and people found out that he was having multiple affairs with different women at the same time, and everyone sued him, so he's now drowning in debt. He works day and night at a factory and convenience store. He's doing the job the moneylenders forced him to do, such as tidying the storage and cleaning the toilets. Ha! I bet his self-esteem is destroyed. By the way, I heard that Kane often went on business trips and that he's in America now. I guess that's why he used foreign words sometimes. Are you wondering how I found out about these things? That's because I was interested in him and asked for his number. I never expected to meet anyone nice, but I fell in love. When I told Mary, she got excited and said to me, "I'm rooting for you." It turns out Mary was friends with Kane's older sisters. She told me that they were quite interesting too. And she told me that she was going to eat lunch with the younger sister, so I pleaded to let me join. And I'm meeting for the first time at a cafe today. She's Kane's sister. I bet she's a great person too. Oh, she's here. Huh? Where? Paige, this way. Nice to meet you. I'm Kane's older sister, Paige. Yep, she was interesting. Well, she was definitely interesting. The stories she told us were like from a different dimension. And I made up my mind. I'm going to study a new language, because if I can be fluent in another language, I thought I'd have more in common with Kane. I'm gonna hit on him from now on. My name is Paige. I'm 30 years old, and I work at a childcare facility. I married my husband Anton after dating him for 5 years since I was in college. We've been married for 3 years, but we're still lovey-dovey like newlyweds. We don't have kids yet, but we live a peaceful and happy life.
Paige, great work today. I bet it's hard to play outside with the kids because the weather's getting hotter. Be careful not to get a heat stroke.
Yep, thanks. It's really hard surviving the hot weather every day, but the kids don't feel the hot at all. I'm surprised to see them energetic every day. And we have the traditional Star Festival next month, so the kids are thinking hard about what to wish to the sky.
Star Festival. Makes me feel nostalgic. I used to write 3 or 4 wishes because I was greedy.
That's so many. How come you had so many wishes?
Yeah, like wishing to win the lottery and becoming rich, or becoming a billionaire.
I see. They're all related to money, huh? But I guess kids nowadays are more serious. Their wishes are all so realistic, like wishing to become a government employee or the head of the police.
Wow, that's great. I guess they already understand the different positions of the police. Shows how we're living in a new era.
We would always have a conversation every night, discussing about what happened that day and other random things. I don't want to brag, but I think we're a close couple who has no secrets from each other.
By the way, what's your wish?
Huh? My wish? Let me see. If I had to come up with a wish, I guess I'll wish for a baby with you. Well, it's too realistic, so I won't wish for it on the stars.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely realistic.
But it's true that I wish for it. It's already been 3 years since we got married, and I'm turning 31 this year. I think it's about time to have a baby. What do you think? Have you ever thought about us having a baby?
Huh? Well, it might be livelier if we had a baby, but I would prefer to spend more time alone with just the two of us. Just kidding. I think I'm getting tired.
Huh?
I think I'll go lie down.
I just told him that I wanted a baby. Why does he look so panicked? I didn't know that he didn't want a baby yet. I just said what was on my mind. But after we had this conversation, we grew a bit distant. And since then, whenever I talked about us having a baby, he clearly got annoyed. And when I see him like that, it made me irritated as well. I wanted to talk about us having a baby, but he never took it seriously, as if to avoid the topic. After a while, he started to avoid me altogether. Since then, he would come home late, saying he had work to do, and he was clearly avoiding spending time with me, making excuses like he had a drinking party or a meeting with his clients, even if he did come home early sometimes.
Oh, I'm exhausted today. I'm so busy recently. I barely have any time to eat lunch. Even have trouble sleeping.
Oh, I bet it's hard for you. I hope you can relax at least on the weekends and get plenty of rest.
Yeah, right. So I think I'll sleep in a different bedroom from now on.
Huh? We're sleeping in separate bedrooms?
Then good night.
Wait a minute.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Like this, he was rejecting me completely. After eating dinner, he would go back to his bedroom without having a conversation with me. Was it so wrong to tell him I wanted a baby? Although he might not want a baby yet, he clearly got annoyed when I even brought up the topic. And it was weird that he was avoiding spending time with me. I spent busy days working as I felt bothered. I worked at a childcare. Considering my job, I would always wish to have my own little baby. One day, when I went to the nearby park with the stripes of paper the kids made that had their wishes written on them. Okay, everyone, make sure to tie it tight so that it won't fall off in the wind. When I tied the strips of paper tight on the bamboo leaves as I gave out the instructions, one of the kids brought me a strip of paper.
Mrs. Page, I found this on the ground. There's your name written on this paper.
Huh? No way!
You're right. It says, I wish I can, Page?
Huh? Let me see. Is it really me?
Mrs. Page, how do you read this word? I can't pronounce it.
Which one? I've never met anyone who had the same name as me in my life. When I looked at the paper they handed me... Huh? What's this? I wish I can divorce Paige. I wish I can divorce Dave. Anton loves Kate? Huh? Who is Kate? Don't tell me it's Kate, his classmate from high school. I was so shocked. I didn't realize that the kids were calling my name.
Mrs. Page! Mrs. Page!
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Page? What did it say? I want to know!
Huh?
There's a heart next to the names.
Yes. This was nothing related to me. I didn't know someone had the same name as me. Okay, did everyone tie their strips onto the leaves? If you're done, let's go back. I lied to the kids, but I was sure that it was Anton's writing. And I bet I'm the only one with the name Paige in this area. Yes, I had found the strip Anton wrote his wish on coincidentally. And if I remember correctly, Kate is his classmate from high school who always had a crush on him. I was so mad that I crunched up the strip in my hands, making sure the kids didn't realize. It's the Star Festival, when the Princess of the Stars gets to have a date with her lover once a year. How come he betrayed me on such an important day? No wonder he was acting weird nowadays. Okay then, bring it on. I'll teach him the consequences of making me mad. I'll make his wish come true. After that, I quickly started collecting proof of his affair. It seemed that his secret lover actually was Kate, his classmate from high school. Plus, they were both cheating on their partners. I see. Lots of room for punishment. Wait for it. I'll put the plan into action on the day of the Star Festival. And finally, it was the day of the Star Festival. In the morning, I acted all normal and suggested something to him. Hey, Anton, today's the Star Festival. So how about we go on a date to remind us about the old days?
Huh? A date? Why now?
I think I'll be off work early. What do you say?
I don't think it works for me. I've got a project going on that's almost done, and I'll be home late today because I have a meeting with my clients.
I see. A meeting. Like that, Anton quickly left for work. Well, I wasn't sad or anything. I know he had other plans than attending a meeting, so I knew he'd say no to my request. Ha! And in the afternoon, I waited for him in his office and followed him. After a while, he came out dressed up, met up with Kate, and entered a nice private restaurant, all according to plan. I had secretly made a reservation at the same restaurant, booking a seat next to them. So I went inside with the man, and as soon as we got seated, we decided to eavesdrop on them. Of course, we were also recording. Hey, Anton, are you sure you're fine with coming on a date with me? I bet Paige is suspicious.
Maybe. She asked me on a date because it's the Star Festival today, but I really don't feel like going on a date with her anymore.
Ha! Poor her. But do you think she'll agree to get a divorce?
I still haven't had a chance to bring that up, but I'll deal with it soon. And how about you?
Me? Things are going perfect on my side. My husband is super bad at figuring these things out. His hobby is to work, so we have more than enough money. I plan to get a divorce after getting as much money as I can.
As expected from you, Kate. I hope I can get together with you as soon as possible.
I heard them talk to each other sweetly. They have no idea we're listening, so they're blabbering all like that. Ha! So stupid. After we listened to the whole conversation, we barged into the room next door. Excuse me.
Huh?
I heard all the things you said. Ha!
Paige? Why? When did you come here?
Wait a minute. Why is Dave here? I found the strip of paper you wrote your wish on, so I thought I'd make your wish come true. And as I did some investigation, I also found out that you were married, Kate. After I said that, it was clear that Kate was starting to panic. Huh? But this is... Let me explain.
You. How dare you betray me? I'm bad at figuring things out, huh? My hobby is working, huh? And you're planning to get a divorce after getting as much money as possible? How dare you?
Her husband, Dave, had turned bright red and was furious. I bet he never expected her to betray him like this. Hey, I assume that you understand what you two have done. I'll get a divorce with you as you wished, but obviously not for free. I'll make both of you pay compensation money, so you better be prepared.
Compensation money? Divorce? It's not like we were serious with each other.
Huh? Yes, I only have Dave.
But you want us to pay compensation money? That makes no sense.
What? Yeah, I was never serious with Anton. We're basically just classmates and friends who like to go drinking together. I think you're going a bit overboard for getting a divorce with just that. The two of them were trying their best to get out of this situation. They're so stupid. Well, Dave and I got the divorce papers for you, so can you fill it in for us?
No, I don't want a divorce. I'll never accept that.
I think my lawyer will contact you soon about the details of the compensation money.
No, I don't want to pay.
Yeah. Stop saying we're getting a divorce. It's Star Festival today.
Shut up! I'll never forgive you two. If you don't fill in the papers and pay me compensation money, I'll go after you to the pits of hell. You better remember that.
Dave was furious and very intimidating. After that, Anton and Kate filled in the divorce papers without complaining much. Then Dave and I headed to the town office with the divorce papers in hand. I never expected to submit the divorce papers on Star Festival Day, but I weirdly felt refreshed going to submit them with Dave, and it made us laugh. And we both successfully got a divorce. A few days later, we asked for compensation money from both Anton and Kate, and they made the payment at once. The end of the problem. In the case of Anton, people at his office found out about his affair, and he no longer belongs there, so he quit his job at last. To pay back his debt he got into after paying compensation money, I heard he works multiple part-time jobs as he weeps every day. In the case of Kate, I heard she depended on the underground lenders, so she now works for a shady business in the night. They're all alone now that their parents and relatives kicked them out too, and fighting with each other every day after they broke up. Looks like their wish came true, but happiness didn't come their way. Serves them right. Huh! On the other hand, I work hard at the childcare as always, and after this incident, I became friends with Dave, and we would have meals together sometimes. I'm glad we both got a divorce. Thank you so much for helping me, although it was a sudden offer.
Nah, it's nothing. I honestly had enough of that woman too. I think the wish I made to the stars would also come true. So everything went well, I guess.
You wished something to the stars?
Yeah, I wasn't able to save much money, so I wrote that I hope I'd get to save more money. That woman, Kate, loved to spend extravagantly whenever she had money. So I bet I'd be able to save more from now on.
True.
How about you, Paige? What did you wish for?
Huh? Me? I wish that pudding-flavored chips and beef bowl would be released soon.
Oh, okay. That might be a bit challenging. Can't imagine it.
Really? I think pudding-flavored chips would work really well. What do you think?
I'm Pam, a 30-year-old office worker. I'm still single, living with my parents, commuting daily between work and home. I have a 17-year-old brother, Kevin, who's a decade younger than me. I want to hurry up and leave this house, but I can't leave him behind while he's still in high school. Why? Well, the reason is this. Pam, you got your salary today, right? I went to the department store and found an outfit that I think is perfect. So I really want you to buy it for me. It's not that expensive. Please? What? Again, Mom? I bought you a new one just last month because you said you didn't want a birthday present. Yeah, true, but you know I'm a person who loves fashion, right? Besides, unlike you, I have a lot of friends and often go out to eat with them. I'm already struggling to pay for our living expense. If I wear the same clothes every time, they'll think I'm poor. Why would I spend my hard-earned money on your clothes? I also have...
Why don't you just listen, Pam? Since when have you been so tight with your money?
Of course, I'll be...
Why? Oh, come on. It's not like she's saying to buy you something that costs thousands.
Here we go again. Ugh, I really hate this. Yes, my parents are freeloaders. Every payday, they constantly ask me for money. I want to leave and cut ties with them as early as possible, but my brother is still young. What will happen to him if I go? I can't leave when I think about that. I also pay for the rent, utilities, and living expenses. My parents have part-time jobs, but they don't earn enough to contribute. They work mainly to keep up appearances because they don't want the neighbors talking about them. I mean, if they earn money, they should be able to contribute at least a little, but nope. They end up spending it all on themselves, so they don't even give me a single penny. Can you believe this? Kevin is busy with club activities and often comes home late and isn't home on weekends, so he doesn't need to meet them much. So it's literally a nightmare for me. Every time I see them, they ask for things, say where they want to go, and so forth, and it's driving me crazy. God, I'm definitely going to collapse one day. Did you pay for everything? Oh, and can you give me some extra money since I'm going out for lunch with friends 3 times this month? What? I don't have that much. Hey, honey, I really want to go to Hawaii this year.
Sounds good. We haven't been there in ages, so...
I want to lie in the sun, watch the beautiful ocean, and drink tropical juice.
Hawaii it is! Pam, Kevin, listen. We decided to go to Hawaii this year.
What? Are we paying for that? Yes, children should support their parents. Complaining is out of the question.
We raised you. So now it's your turn to repay us.
Hold on, but... Hey, shut your mouth and buy our tickets.
Only 2. Me and her. You better book a luxury hotel too.
Gah, I have had enough. Ugh, are they serious? Using someone else's money for a trip is audacious. I was so irritated by their remarks, and my frustration was clear in my expression. But Kevin remained calm. Wait, it's rare for him to come home this early, and he's smiling? How was he able to look at them with a relaxed expression? Unable to endure this any longer, I decided to talk to him after they went to bed because I'm turning 30. I need to think about my life and future seriously. What should I do about this? You're about to graduate from high school, and I doubt that they're saving up for your college expenses and future living costs. I went to college with a student loan, and repaying it as a working adult has been tough, so I don't want you to go through the same struggle I did. When I said my concern, he gave a sly smile and said,
No need to worry about it, sis. Sparkle!
Huh? Then what are you going to do?
Oh, me?
Yeah, work?
Oh, a certain university has invited me to join them with a full scholarship. So I'm all set.
Huh. I see. Wow. Well, you're a genius, so... Oh no. Does that mean you're staying here then?
Nope. I already have a place to live. So don't worry.
What? You do?
You're coming with me, sis.
Huh? Thanks. Wow, you're always quick to act.
You stayed here because you were worried about me until I graduated high school. Even though you didn't want to, right?
What? You knew that?
Of course! Hey! Who do you think I am? I actually knew this from a long time ago. Ta-da!
I see. Yeah, I was worried about you, but seems like everything is, okay. What about your job, though?
Don't worry about that either. I already started my own company. Sparkle!
Seriously? Wow, Kevin, you're really something.
I plan to repay you from now on.
Oh, you don't need to thank me, we're siblings. Anyways, looks like there's nothing left to worry about then. Once you
There's actually one thing I want to do.
Huh? What is it?
To seek revenge against those who caused you so much trouble until now.
What? Revenge?
Now's the time.
What?
I'm gonna destroy them.
You're scaring me.
Just as you have protected me, now it's my turn to protect you.
Why do you care about me so much like this? What's the reason?
There's no logical thinking behind the reasons people help each other.
True. Hey, you're right. I can't forgive them for treating me like crap this whole time. Time for payback.
I won't forgive anyone who troubles people I care about. Let's do this. It's showtime! Sparkle!
He's a dependable younger brother, but he often thinks optimistically, so I honestly couldn't tell if he was serious or not. But he was determined. Plus, I don't want to continue living a life where I kept paying for my parents, so I decided to support him. Well, I'm just going to be watching over what he does, though. Then, as the next payday approached, they once again began to say, I was thinking about getting a new handbag this month, so can I ask you to buy it for me again, Pam? Thank you. Again, I bought you a new one recently. Please, I don't want a Mother's Day gift the year after next, so can you buy this instead? Seriously? Yeah, sure, you'll remember that. Wow, without considering our feelings, asking for whatever they want every month. I was just done and couldn't say a word. Oh, remember the Hawaii trip we talked about before? Kevin booked a hotel for us, 5 nights, 7 days, $2,000 per person. What? $2,000 per person? So, us together will be $4,000. That's no problem, right? Are you serious? That's too expensive.
Then how about you lending us that?
Hey, we'll promise to pay you back. I know that they're lying. I'll never get it back. I was at a loss for words, but then Kevin opened his mouth and said,
Have fun in Hawaii. I'll pay for the travel expenses, too.
Oh my, really? Oh, thank you so much. You are so sweet, Kevin. So different than someone else.
We're so lucky to have such a reliable son. Different than somebody who's stingy.
Wait, what are you saying, Kevin? Did you forget what we talked about the other day? Listening to whatever they say won't solve anything.
Your way of thinking is nonsense. We owe them for raising us, so we should do this much for them. We're just lending money to them. That's it.
But still.
Right, Mom? Dad?
Yup, exactly. You'll get your money back, don't worry. If we can go on the trip to Hawaii, we'll do anything once we get back.
Yup. We're not lying about this.
Yeah, I heard this a million times already. They're completely overjoyed at the thought of going on a trip, so they're not even listening to me and are dancing with excitement. But then Kevin handed them what seemed like some document and got them to sign it. Which, of course, they didn't read a single word. I was filled with anger, but he was calmly watching them for some reason. Once again, we ended up giving in to our parents' selfishness. Oh my, I'm so excited for the trip. I'll finally be able to relax and unwind from everyday stress.
Yeah, what you need are children who will spend money on their parents.
Yep. Oh. A month later, our cheerful parents packed their large suitcases and said their last goodbyes before leaving.
Take care of the house, okay?
Okay, we will.
Be careful, okay? Bye!
We'll buy lots of souvenirs, so be excited! Then they left. We were both alone in this quiet house.
Yes, they left! We're free now, sis!
What?
Don't just stand there! Do you really think that I forgive them?
What do you mean?
Let's pack our stuff and get out of here! Sparka!
Okay, I'll do that. From then on, everything happened so fast, since he had so many connections. How does he know this many people? We were able to move out and settle down while our parents were on the trip. And as expected, my phone was flooded with countless missed calls by the time they came back that evening. When I picked up, Pam, what's going on here? We just got back and the house is completely empty. No furniture, no appliances, and the power is off. Plus the mailbox is stuffed with bills. Yes, they found out. Oh no! Why are all my brand things gone? Looks like she finally realized. I could also hear my dad's voice saying, "My golf club set is gone too. What's going on?" Kevin and I left the house because of you both. Living there would drain all our money and ruin our future lives, so... Huh? What are you? Kevin resold all the brand things and unwanted stuff from the house on his company's flea market website. What? His company? What? Another thing. Are you both borrowing money from a relative now? What? We happened to run into him while we were moving, and he was pissed. He said, "Two lazy freeloaders living beyond their means. I'm cutting ties." Oh, we refinanced the loan with the financial company's CEO from Kevin's club and paid him back. Do you both remember signing a document Kevin handed you? Wait, hold on. Then was that document? Yep. Another thing. As I was about to continue, my dad took over the phone.
Hello? Pam? It's Dad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. You're screwed now.
We just got back from the trip. And this is what we're getting? We bought souvenirs for both of you, so please, come home.
We're already living together in a different place. It's a luxury apartment in a building owned by Kevin's company.
What are you talking about? He's still in...
He's a student entrepreneur.
What? Seriously?
The trip you just enjoyed was booked through a travel agency that's part of his company too. The cost was covered by a loan from the same financial company CEO under your names. That was on the document too.
Oh no. Then that means we're in dead hell!
Oh, you just realized? Oh, congratulations. Good luck with that. I then gave my speechless dad the final words. Kevin and I will never live with both of you again. From now on, we won't provide any financial support and we're cutting ties. Repay the debt you owe him, then the living expenses I've paid since I started working. His company's legal advisor will back me up on this.
What? No! Please! We'll apologize, so please help us!
As I coldly finished speaking, Kevin took over the phone and said,
Hello? Dad? It's me, Kevin. Kevin? Oh, thank God. Pam won't listen. You understand how we feel, right? After all, we're family. Abandoning family is wrong. I'll think about that after you repay everything and bow your heads apologizing to us. But I don't think two incompetent people together could repay the 8-digit debt. So... 8 digits? No! Good luck with that. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up. Adios. Wait, Kevin! Please!
He abruptly hung up and blocked the number. After that, my parents started a live-in job to repay the financial company's CEO. It seems like they're working full hours and are worn out. Well, it's what they brought upon themselves. Serves them right.
Everything is settled. Ta-da!
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything you've done for me up until now.
Let's cooperate from now on, okay? By the way, you're amazing.
Oh, this yakiniku place?
Yes, we're both standing in front of a yakiniku restaurant since Kevin said he wanted to go. Paniyaki! Isn't this place buzzing on social media now?
Yup. So happy that you know.
Wait, hold on. Then does that mean...
My company's subsidiary. Spika!
I knew it! Oh, wow, amazing! Hey, let's enjoy this rare outing and eat until we're full.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!